Walk into a beautifully styled room and you might notice something surprising. Not every wall is filled with art, shelves, or decor. Sometimes, the best designers leave a wall completely blank. This isn't because they forgot. It's a choice. A blank wall can be just as powerful as one covered in paintings. Many people feel nervous staring at a big, empty wall. Shouldn't there be something there? They wonder. But designers know that emptiness can be a tool. It's one of the secrets that makes a space look pulled together and professional. Leaving a wall empty isn't about being lazy. It's about creating balance. A room filled with things on every surface and wall can feel crowded. An empty wall is like a pause in a conversation. It gives your eyes and your mind a moment to rest. So, next time you see a bare wall, don't rush to fill it. Instead, try to see the beauty in the blank space. It might be exactly what the room needs. Designers have a special term for empty areas. They call it negative space. But don't let the name fool you. Negative space isn't a bad thing. In fact, it's a positive principle that shapes the entire look of a room. Think of negative space as the quiet in music. Without quiet moments, the loud parts wouldn't stand out. In design, negative space works the same way. It lets the important things shine. It also keeps a room from feeling busy or overwhelming. Negative space isn't just empty walls. It's the space between a chair and a table, the gap between two shelves, or the stretch of bare floor under a window. All of these empty spots make the room feel lighter and more open. Designers use negative space on purpose. It's one of the most powerful tools in their toolbox. Without it, even the prettiest decor can look lost or cluttered. Have you ever walked into a room and felt instantly relaxed? Chances are that room had plenty of visual breathing room. This is what designers call the calming power of empty space. When our eyes aren't bombarded by stuff, our brains can rest. Visual breathing room makes a room feel bigger. Even small spaces can seem spacious when there's enough empty area. It's a trick designers use to fight that crowded feeling in city apartments and cozy homes. Imagine sitting in a cafe with every inch covered in posters and lights. It might feel exciting at first, but after a while, it's tiring. Now imagine a calm, quiet space with simple walls and one or two beautiful pieces. That's the magic of breathing room. Empty walls aren't boring. They are restful. They create a mood that invites you to slow down and enjoy the moment. One of the best reasons to leave a wall empty is to make something else stand out. In design, this is called creating a focal point. When there's less to look at, you notice the important things more. Imagine a bright blue sofa against a blank white wall. The sofa becomes the star of the room. Or picture a stunning fireplace with nothing above it. Your eye is drawn straight to the fire. Empty space acts like a spotlight for your favorite features. Designers often use this trick with artwork too. A single painting on an empty wall commands attention. If you crowd it with other art, it gets lost. Letting it breathe gives it power. The same goes for a dramatic light fixture or an antique dresser. Empty walls can frame a view, a piece of furniture, or even a special memory. They make sure your best pieces aren't fighting for attention. So, empty walls don't work everywhere, but in the right spot, they really do shine. Minimalist rooms, for example, are famous for their blank spaces. Here, every object is chosen with care, and nothing feels random at all. The empty wall actually becomes part of the design, not just a gap. Open-plan living areas also benefit from empty walls, since they help break up the space and stop it from, feeling like a store showroom. In bedrooms, a blank wall behind the bed can make the headboard or pillows the main event. Hallways and entryways are just perfect for negative space too. With people coming and going, too much decoration can make these spots feel crowded. A simple, clean wall makes the area feel open and welcoming. When used well, empty walls add peace and elegance. They give the room a modern, thoughtful vibe that feels expensive and well-designed. Of course, not every blank wall looks good. Sometimes empty space can feel, unfinished or even a bit cold. If a room feels echoey, or if there's no focal point at all, an empty wall might not be the answer. Some rooms really need warmth and personality. In a family room, for example, bare walls might make the space feel less inviting. And in a long hallway with nothing but white, the area could seem stark or just unwelcoming. The trick is knowing when a wall actually needs something. Maybe it's a mirror to reflect light, a shelf for books, or a gallery of family photos. The goal is always balance. Enough empty space to breathe, but not so much that the room feels lonely. Designers pay attention to how a room feels, not just how it looks. If something feels missing, it probably is. It's all about finding the sweet spot. Many people are afraid of empty walls. They rush to fill every inch with art, shelves, or little knickknacks. It's easy to see why. Empty space can feel awkward, kind of like a pause in a conversation that goes on too long. But the fear of emptiness often leads to overdecorating. When there's too much stuff, the room starts to feel smaller. It can look busy, even a bit cheap. The eye jumps from one object to another, never really getting a chance to rest. Designers know that restraint is powerful. It's better to have one or two things you love than a dozen things you barely notice. Empty space isn't a sign of laziness. It's a sign of confidence and style. If you feel the urge to fill every wall, just take a step back. Ask yourself, does this room need more, or does it actually need less? Sometimes, less is truly more. Let's look at some real-life examples. Imagine a kitchen with simple white walls, open shelves, and just one beautiful bowl of lemons. There's space to breathe, and your eye goes straight to what's important. In a living room, a blank wall behind a sleek sofa lets the shape and color of the furniture really shine. Add a single large piece of art, and it becomes a true gallery moment. Too many pieces would totally ruin the effect. Bedrooms are another great place for empty space. A bare wall behind the bed creates a calm backdrop. Maybe there's just one soft textile hanging, or a small sconce for reading. The room feels restful, not crowded. The best rooms aren't filled to the brim. They invite you in and make you want to stay, all because they know the power of leaving some things out. Empty walls are not mistakes. They're actually a designer's secret weapon. Leaving space around the things you love makes those things stronger, bolder, and just more beautiful. It's a sign of a well-thought-out room, not an unfinished one. Negative space gives your eyes a place to rest. It helps you focus on what matters most. It makes even the simplest rooms feel calm, inviting, and honestly, even expensive. It's not about what you leave out. It's about what you let shine. If you're unsure about leaving a wall empty, trust your instincts. Ask yourself how the room feels, not just how it looks. Embrace the pause, the quiet, the room to breathe. Next time you decorate, Remember, sometimes the best thing you can add is nothing at all.